Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. Today is the day we face off against Baal. If we get it done fast enough, I'll actually even do the cow level today. I'm not sure if I will, though, because this can be a little bit challenging. We do want to still find the stairs on Worldstone Keep level 2. Hopefully they're relatively close, because I wouldn't mind doing some Baal runs. I don't think we're going to be quite so lucky, though, unless something really funny is up with the layout of this. We're going to go ahead and kill all these guys. Not too bad of a problem, because we're going to block most of the attacks anyway, because that's pretty much how we roll. I'm still keeping the rejuvenation potions on my 4th slot there, just because that's kind of what I want to do right now. It just seems appropriate for where we're going. Oh, and it's not a bad layout. Oh my gosh. Oh, never mind. For some reason, I was looking at the waypoint thing and thinking, oh, I'm really close to the stairs. I'm not. But we actually are fairly close to the stairs, apparently. So let's go ahead and blow these away, get up here, and we'll go down to Worldstone Keep level 3, which is another just normal level. We're going to hopefully run across the stairs as quickly as we have been. This has been a very generous generation here. This would be an ideal generation for like speed running or something like that, because it's just so close to each other that you don't even have to really worry about it. Some people will grab the safety waypoint, other people would not. I personally wouldn't if I was actually speedrunning. I would use town portals. Safety portals are a lot faster than searching for the waypoints. It's a dead end. I have a feeling we're going to be wandering around quite a bit in this little area. We have space over here. Is this going to be it? This doesn't look like it's going to be it. Yeah, it's definitely not looking like it's going to be it. Just go ahead and smash these Death Lords. Death Lords are a little bit more of a threat than some of the other things we could be coming across in here. Teleporty guys, we're just going to run away from. Not sure where Durga wandered off to, but hey, he's doing his thing. That's just what Durga does. We've learned Durga does what Durga wants. So that's probably going to be the title of the episode. Durga does what Durga wants. There we go. He has been rather irritating in his movement patterns, if I have to say so myself. I haven't been a huge fan of the fact that he just kind of, you know, just does whatever the hell he wants. He just disappears sometimes. It's just a thing he does. It's, what the hell, dude? We pay you good money to die for us. And he has died a few times. Yeah, unfortunately, he has died several times, especially on Mephisto runs. Oh, and there's the downward spiral. No, downward steps. Not going to reference 9-inch nails too many times. Stygian Furies, not exactly threatening. We're not going to have as much trouble with this area as we did with the Assassin, I don't think. There might be some issues with the knockback guys or the Inferno guys, but other than that, it's not exactly like we have a huge problem dealing with a lot of these. We do have 75% fire resistance, which is very lovely here. We're going to smash these guys around, get a little bit of gold there, and just not really worry too much about clearing out the surrounding area. If we want to, it's actually always the same shape here. You just go off on either side, and there's some stripes along the side that have enemies in them. And if I remember correctly, there's chests too sometimes, but not always. It's not something that I actually do very often. One of these times I'm going to have to go through and test each of the other little areas, but it's been a long time since I actually got into the real statistics of Diablo 2. It's one of those things that, yeah, I was really interested in whenever I first played it, but, ooh, and that was actually a good generation here as well. It's one of those things that I was really into whenever I first played the game. I enjoy, oh, I did not mean to pick that up. I really enjoyed breaking apart the different strategies, different numbers, seeing what you could do with a lot of different things. Oh, and they're going to run away because I killed their boss. That's going to make these guys a little bit of a pain. This is one reason why you don't like the Paladin for this area. Nope, everything's dead. We do have Decrepify on us. We'll cover curses more whenever I actually get to the Necromancer run, because these are all pretty much Necromancer curses, except for some of the Stygian Harpy ones are not. Oh, and these guys die relatively easily. That shock just totally decimated them. We got a Dole rune from that? I will take a Dole rune. I forget what I can use that in. I know it's in something. My luck with runes have been weird with this Paladin. Maybe he will be the one we take to Nightmare. I'm not entirely sure. You guys are going to be a lot more of a pain in the butt. Oh, geez. That actually almost did me in. Okay. Come on. You can hit him. Go ahead. We need to actually heal our mercenary so he doesn't die from the lightning here. Okay, go ahead and grab that. We got a set helm and a Shamshir. The Shamshir being an exceptional item. Not exactly a lot of damage though. And this is probably going to be, yep, Berserker's Helmet. Not exactly the most useful thing in the world. These guys not exactly as damaging, but they are definitely a little bit of a pain if you can't take the Inferno. So we need to keep an eye on our life whenever they all start ganging up on us, because they could all Inferno at once, and that would just totally decimate our life. But it looks like we actually got out relatively easy with that one. Crystal Sword, we got Flawless Topaz there, which we could potentially upgrade later on. Let's go ahead and back up just a little bit. We're going to move back here. I'm going to apply that to my life, and I'm going to apply that to my lightning damage there, just because we did level up in the middle of that. We're going to get rid of the Berserker's headgear. I don't have any real use for it. I don't know why I'm toting around this Scarlet Jewel. Okay, Minions of Destruction, they are going to knock us around. Thankfully, we do have decent block rate, so we shouldn't be too bad off, provided that our lightning damage will actually do a decent amount here. We are, however, taking quite a bit more of a beating than I thought we would. There we go. Oh, nope. That's why I put those on there, okay. We have the full rejuvenations on our bar for a reason. I'm going to go ahead and use them relatively heavily. Do we need to use another one right now? Oh, no. Ah, jeez. Yeah, that's how quickly they can kill you if you get bad luck. They all kind of connected all at once, and that kind of screwed me over. Let's see. Larzuk, you're not going to be much use to me right now. Let's get our minion real quick, our little support there. He should be able to take the rest of them out. Where did you go, Qualkick? There you are. I see you on the map, but I don't see you near me. Let's go ahead and get those full rejuvies on our inventory as well. Oh, we used most of them, actually. Let's go ahead and throw these in the inventory. We'll grab some health potions as well. I'll show you the why the double click is faster here. Okay, there you guys go. Okay, trade, and yeah, we can fill that up with the right click, but I believe, oh, it was, no? Is it control? No. Oh yeah, it's just the shift one. Gets it right there. It's a little bit slower than if you do this. So, yeah. It's pretty much all we can take there. So, time for another town portal. We're going to go down here and grab our body. I didn't really show that off ideally, but yes, the double click is faster, because you'll notice that there was a delay with the shift click. So, the other thing you can do is, as I showed earlier, shift click and do the double tap. You guys can go ahead and fight him, please. Fight Durga. You can get your prayer back up, and I will come over here and I will get my corpse. Ideally, there we go. We got our corpse. We can start pounding the crap out of these guys. Now that their attention is slightly divided, we can take them out a little bit easier. Generally, what you want to do is just run away from them and deal with it that way. But okay, you guys are going back. There you go. Did the boss die? Or is he back here? Where's the... I guess we killed him. And he just didn't drop anything good? I don't know. Let's go ahead and step up here. Gonna drop another town portal up here, and we're gonna fill up our belt real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Not entirely full, but we have enough there that we can get away with it. Got our rejuvenation potions in there. Let's put the small rejuvenation up here, because we are probably going to be doing much more of the pressing like an accountant thing going on here. So we just want to get right up in his face with the Paladin and do as much damage as possible. He will drop out things that will probably really suck for us, but at the same time, I'm actually thinking about switching to my other ability here. He does have a teleport, which is a little bit irritating. He doesn't do as much damage as the swarm of enemies did, so we should be alright with this. We got the lightning damage doing its job as well, getting those little tentacles away. That's a really weak-ass teleport by him. There's more of a teleport. He will be taking away our mana with that little spiral ability. I'm not really worried about that. We can just full rejuve if we really need to get mana back. But I don't really want to use that very often. Okay, can we please get a Zeal going here? There you go. Just to do more damage. Don't want to sit on low life for too long against him, because he will be doing a lot of damage to us in single blows. Okay, come on. Come on. Use that. Just keep pecking away at him. I noticed that it's not letting me use the Zeal very much with whenever he has that curse on me, so that's kind of sucking just a little bit. Didn't get... Oh, we got... I can't tell if that's unique or not. Is that unique? I think that might be rare. Yeah, that's just a rare one. We could do decent damage with that as well. Septum. We have Small Charm here. Nothing really amazing from him, but that is the end of this one. And we will definitely be going... Oh, wow. 37 level requirement on that. That is up there. We'll go ahead and put these on there, and we'll move the potions over, and we'll go ahead and load these up as well, just to clear up some inventory space. Jewel, you'll go away. We'll get more jewels before we actually need them. We can sell those, but I'm going to go ahead and let you guys enjoy the cinematic, and then we'll do the cow level with this guy. Not really the ideal character for the cow level, though, so I will be right back. Okay, we are back, and I am going to go ahead and make the portal. I went ahead and grabbed the stuff. This aura just destroys everything that gets in my way. This is going to be a good way to level this guy up if I do decide to take him into Nightmare, but chances are I won't be taking him into Nightmare, simply because I don't really like melee characters too much. They're fun to an extent, and that is doing a lot of damage to me, these enemies are, but hopefully the prayer will help out just a little bit. There's the king right away. We don't want to kill the king. I'm just going to come in here to the area right here. One reason I chose the Oradin is he's less luck-based than some of the other ones, because the Oradin will just do enough damage just on the sake of his ability there. If I was going to be doing a melee pure build like Zealot or something like that, or Fanatic, which is a form of Zealot that uses fanaticism, I would probably want to transfer equipment from something that had been around a little bit longer, but Zealot is possible even without that. It's just less fun without like decent equipment, because you just can't do the same damage that you can with, say, the auras or the hammered in or something like that. We could actually shift down to Fist of the Heavens as well. I haven't even refilled my belt. That's probably a bad idea here. Just to come in here just without any like refill on our stuff. Just come in and just hope for the best, I guess. Yeah, that's not exactly a wise idea. What's the jewel do? It's poison resist. We'll use it for crafting later maybe or something. Another way we could do this one is just circle around him, but we don't quite have the range on our stuff just yet. If we were higher level, we would have that range. And we do want to pick up that life potion that just dropped. There we go. Oh, it's just a normal healing potion. There's a greater one. We want to get those simply because these guys will tend to overwhelm us just a little bit, and we'll need to be healing rather frequently. Melee characters just don't do as well in the cow level as other ones. As you can see, thanks to the lightning, we're actually doing a chunk of damage before they even get to us. So if we can just sit there and block, they'll die off. It's not too bad. I actually expected to die more than I did in this one. I didn't die nearly as much as I thought. I think I only died 3 times. I'm not positive on that one. I never died off camera. Every single death was on camera. But yeah, it's one of those things that kind of I was expecting to die more. Just because I was melee, and I kind of built that into the concept of how I was going to play this one. You notice that I spent more time off-screen leveling, but I did set level caps. Like, I would say, okay, I'm only going to gain 2 levels off-screen at most for farming for such and such item, or doing magic runs on Mephisto or something like that. I said like 2 levels off screen usually. I think I might have done 3 once, but not a whole lot. For most of the melee characters, it's going to be that way. I'm going to have to do a little bit of farming either for items or for levels, just to make sure I can get the stuff I want to actually do before the end. I don't need to get higher than about level 26 with any character to beat the game, but it just makes it easier on me to actually have those levels. So let's go ahead and see what... Oh, that's not good. That's no bueno. We've got a cold damage charm, which I will keep. Having just one of those on a melee character is pretty nice. Get rid of the jewel. We're going to be a while before we get up to that one. Chances are if I do a nightmare run, I will be using that. If I do a nightmare run, I'm actually trying to keep the cow level open here, simply because if I do a nightmare run, I want to be able to level up here just a little bit beforehand, just to be able to get up to probably about 35 to 40 as my level. It just seems like it would be ideal. Wouldn't be doing this with like plus... player plus, no players 8, no players 4 even, because I wouldn't be able to kill them fast enough to get them off of me before I died. Ow, and we got just shot just then. Not too much damage, but it's still there. Poison resist plus 8, not really helpful here. Just killing guys. This area on normal, if we have, thanks to our AoE, it's not too bad. If you had a whirlwind barbarian, it wouldn't be too bad either. Most of the other barbarian builds do absolutely atrocious here. There was a cry Barbie. That sounds so tacky, but there was a cry barbarian that based itself around AoE war cries that actually could do okay in the cow level, but only up to a certain number of players. And I don't think that it's really feasible for a run to focus on that particular one. Actually, I forget what weapons it used. I think it used throwing weapons for that particular build as well. It was strange. It was a strange build that I never quite got the grasp on, because barbarians were a little bit of a... I was worn out on them in the stress test. But paladins I still do like. I like a variety of them. I don't really like Hammerdin just because it's an indirect attack. It circles you and then deals damage to them. Let's go ahead and smack these guys up before I get too concentrated on talking. We'll take the healing potion simply because we aren't getting any drops on that. But overall, I think the Paladin's pretty good. He's never been the most popular. He has had a variety of builds, and I have had a glass cannon Paladin before. I think I got him up to, I believe it was like... Oh, I can't remember whether it was 16,000 damage, like actual damage, or 18,000 actual damage. But it was a massive amount of damage, because I had a boosted damage Great Maul, or whatever the elite version of the biggest hammer is, and he would use Vengeance, or I can actually look at the abilities in just a second after I kill these guys off. It was Vengeance or combat skills, or no, it was Vengeance. Yeah, it was a single attack ability, so it had to have been Vengeance. But he used that with Fanaticism, and I think his Merc helped a little bit with it as well. And just everything was geared towards plus damage, just to get that maximum single hit up there. And you could actually see Diablo's life move in hell difficulty with each hit, like significantly move. So that was pretty crazy there. Don't want to engage the Cow King. Just because I will be using this if I decide to take this guy into Nightmare difficulty. I will want to level up here just a little bit, just to get that, possibly a little bit of Act 5 leveling as well. Hellbovines, if we see Minion pop up, we're just going to start running the other way. Let's go ahead and get these Greater Healing Potions. Just want to avoid him. There's Minion running away. Come on, Durga. Durga, don't do what Durga want. Come on, get back away from him. Teleport to us, buddy. Don't die. I don't want to spend the 6,000 to resurrect you, although we have plenty of money. That's one thing that I was not expecting with this one. Usually I run out of money at least once with a melee build, but thanks to the lightning aura, that didn't happen. So I didn't actually have to worry about taking as much durability damage on my weapons. As you can see, that only knocked off about 4 durability on that, which isn't bad at all. A lot of our damage was done by the aura. Believe it or not. As you can see, it actually does a decent amount of damage. It's 1 to 792 damage there. So, yeah, the resist lightning thing will boost it up. Right now it's getting 120% from that, I believe. Yeah, level 10 plus this. And that just boosts, I believe, one of the lightning damages. No, it boosts both of them. Okay, up to 149 on the next level up. At highest level, this actually has a decent radius. It gets out pretty far. 10 yards is not bad either. I forget what the measurement is, but yeah, your character should be considered, I think it's 6 feet tall, which is 2 yards. So you can kind of guess it's probably about out almost to the edge of the screen, but due to isometric, it's not quite there. And they do use some arbitrary things to measure it. Let's see. We could possibly... Let's see how much time we have left. Not too much time left. So I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. It's going to be a little bit short. It's going to be the final episode of the Paladin run, at least until we start doing Nightmare runs, in which case I might take him through Nightmare in Hell. It might be a different Paladin I take through there. It depends on... Because we can just respec at Akara if we really need to in Nightmare, just to try something else out. That may be how I do different builds. We'll see. But anyway, this has been Alzorath. If you enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time whenever we are probably going to jump into another hero in Diablo 2 and try out some fairly normal-ish builds with them, but not... Because I need more resources to get the extreme builds. That's just what it's going to be. But yeah, keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.